The sun beat down on the tarmac, casting long shadows and creating a shimmering mirage on the ground. As King Charles III and Queen Camilla stepped from the plane, the heat enveloped them, a stark contrast to the cool, controlled environment of the aircraft. They were met with the vibrant energy of Australia, the first stop on their Pacific tour. The air was filled with excitement, the crowd's cheers echoing across the tarmac. Smiles beamed from the royal couple, yet behind the facade of duty, a shadow of worry lingered. Their smiles, though genuine, were tinged with the weight of their responsibilities. King Charles, despite his regal bearing, carried the weight of a recent health scare. His normally composed demeanor was occasionally marred by a fleeting look of concern. His decision to postpone vital cancer treatments for the sake of the tour had sent ripples of concern through the palace and beyond. The news had been met with a mixture of admiration for his dedication and worry for his well-being. Queen Camilla, ever the steadfast presence by his side, bore the brunt of these anxieties, her heart heavy with unspoken fears for her husband's well-being. She'd always been his rock, but now the strain was beginning to show. The Australian tour was a whirlwind of engagements, each one meticulously planned and flawlessly executed. From state dinners to public appearances, every moment was a testament to their commitment to their roles. Charles, a seasoned royal, navigated the crowds and ceremonies with practiced grace. His interactions were warm and genuine, a reflection of his deep respect for the people he met. But Camilla, ever watchful, noticed the subtle signs of fatigue, the fleeting moments of discomfort that betrayed his internal struggle. She could see the toll the tour was taking on him, even if he tried to hide it. Her smiles, though warm and genuine, often masked a deep-seated fear. She worried about the long-term effects of his decision to delay treatment, the potential consequences that loomed over them. The fear that this tour, undertaken with the noblest of intentions, might come at a terrible cost. The weight of their duties was ever present, a constant reminder of the sacrifices they made for the crown. As they moved through the crowds, shaking hands and exchanging pleasantries, the royal couple maintained their composure. Each interaction was a brief moment of connection, a chance to bring a bit of joy to those they met. At formal events, King Charles spoke with eloquence and authority, his words carefully chosen to convey the importance of their visit. Queen Camilla stood beside him, her presence a silent but powerful support. Their visit to a local hospital was particularly poignant. King Charles took the time to speak with patients and staff, offering words of encouragement and gratitude. Queen Camilla, too, engaged with those they met, her empathy shining through in every interaction. At a cultural event, they watched a traditional dance performance, their faces reflecting genuine interest and appreciation. These moments of cultural exchange were a highlight of the tour, a chance to celebrate the rich heritage of the places they visited. Yet even in these moments of joy and celebration, the underlying tension was palpable. King Charles's thoughtful expressions and Queen Camilla's concerned glances spoke volumes about the unspoken worries that weighed on their minds. As they boarded the plane to their next destination, the crowd's cheers followed them, a reminder of the support and admiration they inspired. But behind the smiles and waves, the reality of their situation remained. The plane ascended, leaving the Australian landscape behind. The tour would continue, each stop a new opportunity to fulfill their duties and connect with the people. But the challenges they faced were far from over. Throughout the tour, King Charles and Queen Camilla demonstrated unwavering dedication. Their interactions with different communities were marked by genuine interest and respect, a testament to their commitment to their roles. As Queen Camilla looked out of the plane window, her thoughts were a whirlwind of emotions. The tour was a success, but the personal cost was ever present in her mind. She knew that their journey was far from over, and the challenges ahead would require all their strength and resilience. Arriving at their next destination, they were once again greeted with enthusiasm and warmth. The cycle of engagements and appearances continued, each one a new chapter in their ongoing story. At a state dinner, they raised their glasses in a toast, their smiles masking the fatigue and worry that lay beneath. The demands of their roles were relentless, but they faced them with grace and determination. In a rare moment of quiet connection, King Charles and Queen Camilla held hands, drawing strength from each other. Their bond was a source of comfort and resilience, a reminder that they were not alone in their journey. The tour was filled with highlights, moments of joy and connection that would be remembered for years to come. As the sun set over the ocean, it marked the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. The journey of King Charles and Queen Camilla was far from over, and their dedication to their roles would continue to guide them through the challenges ahead. Australia welcomed the royal couple with open arms. The anticipation had been building for weeks, with every detail of their visit meticulously planned and eagerly awaited by the public. The arrival of King Charles III and Queen Camilla marked a significant moment, not just for the monarchy, but for the people of Australia, who had long held a special place in their hearts for the royal family. Crowds gathered, eager to catch a glimpse of their new king and queen consort. The streets were lined with people of all ages, waving flags and cheering as the royal motorcade passed by. Children sat on their parents' shoulders, hoping to catch a better view, while elderly citizens reminisced about past royal visits. The atmosphere was electric, filled with the sense of unity and celebration. Charles, ever the diplomat, charmed with his easy humor and genuine interest in the people he met. He took the time to shake hands, exchange a few words, and even share a laugh with those who had come to see him. His ability to connect with people on a personal level was evident, and it endeared him to the crowds even more. His interactions were not just formalities, they were genuine moments of connection that left a lasting impression. He spoke passionately about environmental conservation, a cause so close to his heart, his voice resonating with conviction. His speeches were not just about policy, but about a deep-seated belief in the need to protect the planet for future generations. He highlighted the importance of sustainable practices and the role that each individual could play in making a difference. His words were met with applause and admiration, reinforcing his reputation as a forward-thinking and compassionate leader. Camilla too captivated the crowds with her warmth and approachability. She had a natural ability to make people feel at ease, and her genuine interest in their stories and experiences shone through, whether she was shaking hands, sharing a smile, or engaging in conversation. Her presence was a source of comfort and joy for many. Her role as Queen Consort was not just a title, it was a testament to her dedication to the people and her commitment to making a positive impact. She connected with people from all walks of life, her down-to-earth nature shining through the formality of royal engagements. From community leaders to everyday citizens, Camilla's interactions were marked by a genuine interest and a desire to understand the challenges and triumphs of those she met. Her ability to relate to people on a personal level made her a beloved figure, and her presence was a reminder of the human side of the monarchy. Yet, amidst the cheers and the sunshine, a sense of unease lingered. The royal couple was under constant scrutiny, and not all reactions were positive. While many welcomed them with open arms, others viewed their visit with skepticism and criticism. The weight of their roles and the expectations placed upon them were palpable, and it was clear that their every move was being watched and analyzed. The press, ever vigilant, scrutinized the king's every move, their cameras capturing moments of weariness that Charles couldn't quite conceal. The relentless schedule of public appearances, speeches, and engagements took its toll, and there were times when the strain was visible. The media's focus on these moments of vulnerability added to the pressure, and the whispers of concern about his health began to grow louder. The whispers started, speculation swirling about the true state of his health. Rumors and conjecture spread quickly, fueled by the constant media coverage and the public's insatiable curiosity. Every gesture, every expression was analyzed for signs of fatigue or illness, and the narrative of a struggling monarch began to take shape. The concern was not just for his well-being, but for the future of the monarchy itself. Camilla, acutely aware of the scrutiny, maintained a stoic facade, her composure a shield against the prying eyes of the world. She understood the importance of projecting strength and stability, and she did so with grace and determination. Her role as Queen Consort required her to be a pillar of support for Charles, and she took this responsibility to heart. Her calm demeanor was a source of reassurance for those around her, even as she faced her own worries and fears. But behind closed doors, her anxiety grew. The weight of the public's expectations and the relentless scrutiny took a toll on her as well. In private moments, away from the cameras and the crowds, she allowed herself to feel the full extent of her concern for Charles. The long days and the constant pressure were exhausting, and she worried about the impact it was having on his health and well-being. She saw the toll that the relentless schedule was taking on Charles, the way his energy flagged at the end of each long day. The signs of fatigue were unmistakable, and she knew that the demands of their roles were pushing him to his limits. Despite his best efforts to maintain a strong front, the strain was evident, and it pained her to see him struggle. Her fears, once whispered prayers, became a chorus of worry that echoed in the quiet moments of the night. As she lay awake, her mind raced with thoughts of the future and the challenges that lay ahead. The responsibility of their positions weighed heavily on her, and she found herself grappling with the uncertainty of what was to come. In those quiet moments, she drew strength from her love for Charles and her commitment to their shared journey, determined to face whatever challenges lay ahead together.